Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Half of the population is female. All females who live into late life transition through menopause. 84% of women say that they have symptoms that are affecting their ability to function in their daily lives. And yet, when they go to their healthcare provider for information on this, they're met with a lack of information because, on average, your OBGYN gets less than 1 hour of training in menopause. And if you survey residents and ask them, how comfortable are you talking about menopause with your patients, 80% say they feel barely comfortable. So there is a huge unmet need for information on how women can transition through this universal life experience and what this portends for their health later. Because almost every cell in their body, their brain, their heart, their lungs, their liver, has estrogen receptors, and menopause can have a profound effect on women's health. We were fortunate in January of this year to be visited by First Lady Dr. Jill Biden, who was sponsoring the Women's Health Research Initiative, which was the first federal effort to infuse energy, momentum, and federal funds into research on women's health. She visited our lab to highlight the work that we were doing in menopause and brought with her Oscar-winning actor Halle Berry, who's a huge advocate for menopause research. As you can see here, we showcase the research that my graduate students are doing on menopause in the brain, primarily the discovery that we believe that hot flashes are a risk factor for cognitive dysfunction in the immediate term and perhaps a modifiable risk factor for Alzheimer's disease. And after all, 80% of women experience these, and 2/3 of people living with Alzheimer's disease are female. So let's understand what menopause does to the human brain. So what are we doing? In the spirit of Daniel Burnham, make no small plans, we put in a grant for a measly $100 million to the MacArthur Foundation in the hopes that in partnership with Respin, which is Halle Berry's company, and with the International Menopause Society, we could disseminate education and information to women globally. We can continue our NIH research portfolio looking at brain changes in women, and we can continue to train the next generation of researchers in women's health so that they can provide women with the answers they need when they go through this universal life experience. Thank you.